got them both up. That's way down. He can get them both up. What is? What is? Was he the one?
Then he covers what the conspiracy was.
The truth about JFK.
That's right.
Right there.
That'll work. That's no problem. It's about the same difference.
This is the man who shot the president, E. Howard Hunt. Watergate burglar, CIA agent. I worked with him in the invasion of Cuba. He was arrested right here at Dealey Plaza, behind the grassy knoll, in a boxcar, hiding. Isn't that amazing? So, that's what we know. You can see it all free on my YouTube site. Call the number 8 Kangas. Call 8 Kangas. You can go to YouTube and see it for free.
Okay.
I was a guard for President Kennedy. Hey, howdy.
I already told you.
I'm sorry.
So you're going to make a question.
Oh, he's the journalist. Right. Good.
And he's the director. What's your name?
Oh, great, real filmmakers.
Yeah.
Yeah, their camera's bigger.
Nice to meet you. And he's also director.
He's forgotten about us.
This mark right here. That's for President Kennedy, 313. Abraham Computer. Here's the bullet mark right here. The back left corner of the apron of the drain. There's the paint mark that surrounds the bullet mark. You got a paint mark X, paint mark X. You got this paint mark for the bullet mark. Down at the triple overpass, you have another paint mark going down to the asphalt. Innocent bystander James Tagg was standing down there. When a bullet impacted the concrete the concrete came loose and struck him across his cheek. So in 1963, bullets didn't turn him mid-flight. Please do me a favor. Face me and place your foot on this mark just like it is facing me. Okay? Place your foot on that mark. Come back off the mark. Place your foot on that mark just like it is. Straight. Thank you very much. The window Oswald that you shot President Kennedy from, which window is it? So your camera's pointing that way, but your foot is not going in the same direction. Just line your camera up with your foot. Do a straight line of trajectory off the top of the roof of the White Stone building where the 2 cameras is at. They moved that air conditioner, they found the 30-yard 6 shell up there. Strike, right here. This shot stopped people, made them turn around and look back because Kennedy's not assassinated. They following Kennedy down, so you got to use the diversionary tactics. When that shot took place, the third shot is the first shot that hit Kennedy from behind the picket fence of the grassy knoll. There's a red mark on the tip of the picket. When the shot come up across that way, goes through the Santa Stemmons Freeway, Kennedy reacts to his throat. Governor Connolly is now struck by Charles Harrison Woody Harrison dad from the 5th floor. Kennedy is now struck in the back. Now, Kennedy's head goes back and to the left because you had a shooter back up here on the triple overpass where the wood and concrete comes together. 1, 2, 3, about 4 to 5 windows of the concrete right there. One of the shooters he shot down, Kennedy's head is like this. Kennedy's head goes back and to the left. We made his head go to the left, we're back up here on the grassy knoll. There, throat shot there, missed shot up here, shot the Governor Connolly from over here, over there. Mac Wallace, LBJ hitman, pulled the trigger from over there. Governor Connolly was wounded in his left thigh. President, everybody had a camera of some kind. Are you kidding me? They all wanted a snapshot of Jackson. 122 of them were filming. You've seen the one, probably, that's it. 122 home movies are on here. Every one of the assassination. 400 of the most important still photos, interviews with the doctors. It's phenomenal, but it cannot be shown on TV in America for 30 more years. It's been rated #1 in the world by Videomaker magazine, but it can't be shown here. You got to go to Canada, Europe, anywhere but here, because of that presidential order. If you get this here, you can go to his website, jfkmurder.com, but it's $35 just for this, plus shipping and tax. Here, it's $25, no shipping. He absorbs the sales tax, but he also takes $10 off, it's $25, and he throws in the $10 magazine with it for free as well. Pretty good deal. Ends up being half price that way. This package on the website is $45 plus shipping and tax, well over $50 total. Have a free look. If you have any questions, just let us know.
Tomorrow's the anniversary, 46 years. 46 years, folks, we've been talking about who killed Kennedy. We need to get over the who killed Kennedy. The why is much, much more important and relevant today. It happened right on that X 46 years ago. Have a free look at the magazine, and thank you so much for coming.
Castro called Frank Sturgis the greatest CIA agent there ever was, to be able to infiltrate the Cuban government like he did. And so when Kennedy called off the invasion of Cuba, then Sturgis was extremely angry at Kennedy. Hunt was angry at him. George Bush was very angry at Kennedy. And so they took revenge against Kennedy by setting this up here. And you notice a lot of people in the pictures you see are Cubans. Like the two guys holding the umbrella are both Cubans. The guy who had an epileptic fit across the street right over there and took the only ambulance out was a Cuban. Everybody thought Frank Sturgis was a Cuban because he spoke perfect Spanish, but he wasn't. He was from Philadelphia. And
to have détente with the Soviet Union, to end the Cold War, to stop the arms race, to quit nuclear testing, to pull out of Vietnam, to push racial integration in this country, to get rid of the oil tax depletion allowance for the oil rich of the southern rim, to scatter the CIA to the four winds. These are the reasons that Kennedy was killed, not by a lone nut, but by a well-organized conspiracy and cover-up that went to the top of the power systems of this country. Ken Jones was an independent and investigative researcher who knew these facts. He tracked the witness deaths in the cases, and he asked me to come out here every year because I came out with him from the 1970s forward. We always get a legal permit to have this space to hold a moment of silence.
This is where it was. Dead up.
Oh, and once again, Mr. Ian Griggs.
Long time ago, they had a Hertz room sign on top of the book depository. They removed the Hertz sign. That sign been up there ever since 1940. It's been 30. What's so
Why did Oswald leave and go to the theater for?
Ain't no way to shoot the president.
Why would he left there during at 12:30? Why did he leave there and go to a theater?
Yeah, that's obvious.
Why didn't he?
Yep, because he didn't have nothing to do with the president. He probably knows something.
Well, if he didn't have nothing to do, why didn't he just stay there?
He probably knew something. They probably had him set up for that. And if he would have stayed there, they would have had him. They would have had him because they found the rifle on the 6th floor.
It was his rifle?
Yeah, it was his rifle.
It was his rifle?
Yeah. See, if he would have stayed there...
So why did he bring a rifle up there?
He was going to tell us that. He never got to tell us. He was going to go to court and let us know all that information, which we asking now. But Oswald never get the answer now on the question. That's why they say allegedly.
Well, no, but you have to think yourself, why did Oswald bring a rifle without him before Ruby killed him? Yeah, he did.
Well, back in the 60s.
Why would he have brought a rifle and put up there?
Well, back in the 60s, you could do that.
You miss my sight.